Chapter 2 of The Vampire Diaries, The Awakening. Eleanor was surrounded the instant she stepped into the high school parking lot. Everyone was there, the whole crowd she hadn't seen since late June, plus 4 or 5 hangers-on who hoped to gain popularity by association. One by one, she accepted the welcoming hugs of her own group. Caroline had grown at least an inch and was slinkier and more like a Vogue model than ever. She greeted Eleanor coolly and stepped back again with her green eyes narrowed like a cat's. Bonnie hadn't grown at all, and her curly red head barely came up to Eleanor's chin as she flung her arms around Eleanor. Wait a minute, curls? Thought Eleanor. She pushed the smaller girl back. Bonnie, what did you do to your hair? Do you like it? I think it makes me look taller. Bonnie fluffed up the already fluffy curls and smiled, her brown eyes sparkling with excitement, her little heart-shaped face alight. Eleanor moved on. Meredith, you haven't changed at all. This hug was equally warm on both sides. She missed Meredith more than anyone, Eleanor thought, looking at the tall girl. Meredith never wore any makeup, but then, with perfect olive skin and heavy black eyelashes, she didn't need any. Right now she had one elegant eyebrow raised as she studied Eleanor. Well, your hair is 2 shades lighter from the sun, but where's your tan? I thought you were living it up on the French Riviera. You know I never tan. Eleanor held up her hands for her own inspection. The skin was flawless, like porcelain, but almost as fair and translucent as Bonnie's. Just a minute, that reminds me, Bonnie interjected, snatching one of Eleanor's hands. Guess what I learned from my cousin this summer? Before anyone could speak, she informed them triumphantly. Palm reading! There was groans and some laughter. Laugh while you can, said Bonnie, not at all disturbed. My cousin told me I'm psychic. Now let me see. She peered into Eleanor's palm. Hurry up, or we're going to be late, said Eleanor a bit impatiently. All right. Now this is your lifeline. Or is it your heartline? In the crowd, someone sniggered. Quiet! I'm reaching into the void. I see... All at once, Bonnie's face went blank as if she were startled. Her brown eyes widened, but she no longer seemed to be staring at Eleanor's hand. It was as if she was looking through it at something frightening. You will meet a tall, dark stranger, Meredith murmured from behind her. There was a flurry of giggles. Dark, yes, and a stranger, but not tall. Bonnie's voice was hushed and far away. Although, she continued after a moment, looking puzzled, he was tall once. The wide brown eyes lifted to Eleanor's in bewilderment. That's impossible, isn't it? She dropped Eleanor's hand, almost flinging it away. Don't want to see any more. Okay, show's over. Let's go, Eleanor told the others, vaguely irritated. She'd always felt psychic tricks were just that, tricks. So why was she annoyed? Just because that morning she'd almost freaked out herself. The girls started towards the school building, but the roar of a finely tuned motor stopped them all in their tracks. Well now, Caroline said, quite a car. Quite a Porsche, Meredith corrected dryly. The sleek black 911 Turbo purred through the parking lot, searching for a space, moving as lazily as a panther stalking prey. When the car came to a stop, the door opened and they glimpsed the driver. Oh my God, Caroline whispered. You can say that again, breathed Bonnie. From where she stood, Eleanor could see he had a lean, flat, muscled body, faded jeans he probably had to peel off at night, tight t-shirt and a leather jacket of unusual cut. His hair was wavy and dark. He wasn't tall though, just average height. Eleanor let out her breath. Who is that masked man? Said Meredith. And the remark was up to dark glasses completely covered the boy's eyes, shielded his face like a mask. That masked stranger, someone else said, and a babble of voices rose up. "Do you see that jacket? That's Italian, as in Roma." "How would you know? You've never been further than Rome, New York in your life." "Oh, Eleanor's got that look again. The hunting look. Short, dark, and handsome. Had better be careful." "He isn't short. He's perfect." Through the chatter, Caroline's voice suddenly rang out. "Oh, come on, Eleanor. You've already got Matt. What more do you want? What can you do with two that you can't do with one?" "The same thing, only longer," drawled Meredith, as the group dissolved into laughter.